Hey guys, this is Michelo here, and I'm just giving this a trial run, and it's about just doing like quick 10-minute videos to just to post on YouTube. And I was actually I had my headphones in, but I was hearing my voice twice, and I was like, I can't do that. It's throwing me off big time. But this is a I guess an attempt to start a podcast, and I'm sure I'm going to suck a little bit at it. Um, and so just bear with me, I guess. And that's why I just want to do just a 10-minute slot. That way you're only going to be tortured for like 10 minutes. And so I think I should start that clock. So I'm just using um, my phone to track the time, and that way I can look at it too as well. So these videos is just a way for me to just to have a conversation with whomever is listening, and hopefully, we can generate a listening audience base. The premise, I think I made another video. I keep saying I think. I did make another video, and it's kind of hard for me to focus on starting to draw and talk at the same time. So I think that's going to be a process as well. This is janitorial services. This is going to be episode 20. And of course, I'm not going to complete a comic script within 10 minutes. And so there'll probably most likely be just segments of the progression uh, on each episode, and um, so we'll go on from there. That way, there's something for you to look at as I draw. And so right now, it's completely from scratch. I do have some predetermined ideas as far as like what I want the subject matter to be, and so typically, I just throw down some lines as far as the composition. But this is not one of those videos. This is not about how I draw and the steps I take. Again, like I said, it's this is if you're watching this from my Facebook page. I guess depending how I upload it, it may just send you to my YouTube channel, which is named Sit and Chill, and the basis behind that name is just to have a conversation where you're just sitting and chilling. I mean, you could be standing and chilling at the same time, or laying down and chilling. I just named the channel Sit and Chill, to create a very comfortable atmosphere. That's what I'm aiming for, and an atmosphere where if there's concerns, questions, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything super heavy. It can just be, hey, what do you do when you're bored and you want to get work done? Let's say you want to draw, or you want to practice an instrument. Um, what do you do? It can just and you can pose those questions in the comment section. If you're viewing it on Facebook, you can leave an anonymous. I guess it's kind of hard to leave an anonymous comment. I guess you can just message me directly. I don't know how that works. either. And I'm going to try to think of a way to uh, to get your feed, not necessarily your feedback, because your feedback can just be in the comments, but for you to be able to submit like questions, and particularly if there's questions that's something that's sensitive, something that's really heavy, and it's just weighing on you, um, and I want to be able to you know create an atmosphere where you can feel safe sharing those kind of things. And um, so I don't know how that honestly will work, or it may be where you just generally you know ask a question via the comments, and I'll just comment on those. And so, like I said, just to create an atmosphere. And so and so with that very long introduction, there's like 5 more minutes left. So I made like I wrote down two questions here, like what do you want to do and what's your passion. And I guess that's kind of interchangeable. um, you know but yeah, so what do you want to do? I know for some folks at a young age know exactly what they want to do, and they pursue that just wholeheartedly. And then there are others who, um, just it just takes a while longer. Takes a while longer to figure out, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is what I enjoy doing, and and this is what I would want to do, um, just in the future. And so, and if everything worked out, for me to be able to you know um, pursue this goal, then I'll do it. And so yeah, so what do you want to do? What is the thing that you wake up thinking about? What is the thing that you go to bed dreaming about? What's that one singularity or singular thing that just consumes your thoughts? And that's a good place to start. And um, and it may not just be one thing. Some folks are just driven towards one thing. They want to be a race car driver. They want to be a teacher. They want to be a doctor. Whatever it is. It's just that one pursuit, and they go at it, um, with great vigor and determination. And some, there's multiple things that they want to do. They may want to teach, and want to learn how to fly a plane. But let's just focus on just one singular thing. If there's just one singular thing that you want to do for a career, what is that thing? And getting to that question, what is the thing that you are most passionate about? And so, and if you isolate those two things, it just helps you to um, determine, just what kind of path you need to take, and and then with that, what steps are required to to um, to fulfill those path goals. And and that's all helpful too. So that way you're not just shooting in the wind, and just hoping to hit some type of mark that you haven't really established for yourself. And so yeah, so just think about, just the things that you are passionate about, and how are you going to fulfill those things, or that thing, what steps you need to take towards that. And if it is something that you're passionate about, let that be that driving force, let that be the fuel to propel you towards those necessary steps that you need to take. And so, So yeah, so don't give up on that. The thing that you want to do, and if that's something that you're passionate about, pursue it wholeheartedly. Don't let anyone deter you from it. It may seem, humorous to some people. It may seem far-fetched, but don't allow it to don't allow just other people's opinions or other people's suggestions to limit what your your dreams are. And because because sometimes people's comments can be a dream killer, and you don't want that. You want to be able to decipher between what's constructive criticism and just what's just negativity, and and then just some folks don't see what you see. They don't see the vision that you've seen, or understand what your passion and what your goal is. And so yeah, just keep pursuing that. And um, you know seek if you're hearing that, that's the timer. That's the 10-minute timer. Okay, here we go. Let me stop that because that's annoying. So with that's the first 10-minute sit and chill episode. We'll continue again next time, and we may just continue with these, two similar topics, and maybe wrap it up in the other video. What do you want to do, and what's your passion? If it's going to be helpful, it may be something that you just write down on your. Some folks have their, I forget what they call it, mission board. Is that the term? Mission board, quest board, dream board. I don't know. Everyone has a different method, and whatever method you choose, it's up to you. But it may be something that you just write on a cue card and post it in your room, on your wall. What do you want to do? Answer that question, and then what's your passion? And hopefully those two things align together, and then from there you can start to make the necessary steps to ensure that you're accomplishing those two things. All right, guys, have a great one. Peace out. Until next time, sit and chill.